Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule, Your Excellency, thank you for staying the course on the program. Your recent remarks about CPC's loyalty being solely determined by former President Buhari appears to have sparked some major backlash, even from your own North Central APC forum. They have now accused you of playing a double game between President Tinubu and former President Buhari's camp. I'm sure you remember the former Kaduna State Governor saying that President Tinubu doesn't enjoy as much support from the North as he did in 2023. What do you think? Should the President be concerned about your support for him?
President shouldn't be worried about my support. Abdullahi A. Sule, the engineer, the governor of Nasarawa State, will support President Tinubu 100%. No ambiguity, no chance. You see, there are people who live in Abuja and think they can play Abuja politics and then gain some favors. They are the ones who will come up with those kind of things. Some of us are not known for that. We are not looking for any favor. I'm a governor. I'm not looking for any special favor. When I talk, I just talk straight away. When things like that happen, I have told this in private. I have spoken in public everywhere I am. I'm an APC person, and I will support the APC. Let me tell you some of the people who are doing this. There are some people who don't have the power to speak on behalf of CPC. And because we have spoken the truth, so they think they can now bring heads together. What happened is that in reality, nobody can speak about ACN better than President Tinubu himself. I was the AC governorship candidate in 2007. So I know what I'm talking about. So when they say talk about ACN, nobody can say that better than President Tinubu. He is the ACN himself because he knows what he went through. There is nobody, on the other hand, who can speak authoritatively on behalf of CPC more than President Buhari. So all we said is that these two people who are friends, some of us visited President Buhari recently, and we spoke about him, and we told him clearly, Baba, you are part and parcel of this party called APC. You cannot go anywhere. You have to be here. But you see, there are people running around thinking that they can speak on behalf of CPC, and therefore they can get favors.
I hear you clearly, Governor Sule, and I understand your regard for the former president. But Senator Amakura was CPC's only elected governor. He has also pledged loyalty to the president. And I'm sure you understand where the concern is coming from, because your comment came right after he led some people to the current president to say, you know what, CPC supports you. Why do you suggest former President Buhari still controls CPC's 12 million voters? Are you saying that President Tinubu's North Central support is eroding?
No, not at all. And not that even saying that President Buhari is not in support of Tinubu. What I said is President Buhari is in total support of President Tinubu. And if anything happens in that area, I think the governors will go similar to what we did already. Governors will go and remind him, Baba, you are part and parcel of this support. I respect President Buhari, yes, but my president is President Tinubu, who I respect and will support any day, anytime, anyhow. You know, remember, I was not even CPC. I didn't come from the CPC angle because I was never in CPC. All I'm saying is that I was actually in the ACN. That's the other side, if you want to look at it. I was never a CPC person. You know, yes, Governor Al-Makura was the only CPC governor, but if you want to even look at it from that angle, let me tell you something. In the year 2011, when Governor Al-Makura won as the CPC governor in Nasarawa State, President Buhari lost the election in Nasarawa State. In the year 2015, when President Buhari was winning every election in everywhere, you know, in the country, President Buhari still lost in Nasarawa State under the same APC. So it is not about CPC and APC. All we are trying to do is to say that we have two leaders in this country. They control the two arms. And remember, my statement on that day was even saying, let me tell you something, sir. The issue is not about Nasarawa. The issue is not about A.A. Sule. The issue is the fact that you are the two leaders that can speak and bring us together. You can't afford to go separate ways. We, the governors of the APC from the northern region, we were the same people that told Mr. President Buhari at the time that, President, you have been there for 8 years, sir. You are from the north. It is time for the south. I still hold that angle. I still hold that President Tinubu must be allowed to finish his 4 years in order for him to have the 8 years of the South. Then it can go to anywhere it can be. But in reality, nobody from the North should start even thinking. As far as APC is concerned, I'm not talking for any other party, I'm talking for APC. As far as APC is concerned, nobody from this party should start thinking about anything else rather than supporting President Tinubu to finish his 4 years. So if mentioning that President Buhari is still the main undisputed leader of the CPC, if there is anything like that, then that is the crime. Don't take it anywhere. That's exactly what the people, because some people want to say, no, he's not. We are the one, because they are thinking probably there is some issue between Buhari and Tinubu, and there is not. So don't create something where